But it's not. The clock is stopped with 1 second to go. That was a penalty on DC. Blaylock will heave it. Caught! 10! Touchdown Delaware! Excuse me, touchdown DC! A.J. Blaylock wins the game! Unbelievable! DC wins! Holy whatever you believe in! DC wins the game on the final play! Brunson with the touchdown! And the crowd is silent! The crowd is silent! DC by 4! What a game! We thank the NFL on CBS. None of the music belongs to us. It belongs to CBS, the NFL, and all the affiliated corporations. What a game. The post-game show is next. 41-37 DC on the final play. Player of the game, A.J. Blaylock, 29-45, 454 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Unbelievable game. DC wins on the final play. But it's not without controversy, as we will take a look at the final play of the game just one more time. What a play to the tight end of all people, getting himself down the field. Blaylock throwing it deep. He had Cena on him. He made the catch of the 20. And the DC Spartans do the unthinkable. 41-37 in what could be the greatest game in WAFL history. A back-and-forth contest the entire night. Here are the numbers. Darius Ryder, 30 of 47, 493 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, was sacked 4 times. For the hero, A.J. Blaylock, 29 of 45, 454 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Blaylock, incredible, was sacked 3 times. Running the football, Tequan Collins, just 20 carries, 55 yards, 5 broken tackles. For Delaware, Chavis had 10 of 59, Campbell 7 of 39. Chavis had the touchdown. Receiving the football, how about Perron's night in a loss? 11 receptions, 245 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And then on the other side, it was Ndukwe. There's no way. He had just 5 catches. It seemed like he did way more than that. 5 for 64. Harrington had 5 for 89 and a touchdown. And there's your other hero, Lewis Brunson, 6'7", 258 tight end, 3 catches for 84 yards and 1 touchdown. Blocking, 1 for Gibson, 1 pancake that is, for Delaware. Benton had 1. Greathouse allowed 3 sacks. Defensively, Max Connor, 9 tackles. But how about Marcus Darby, 9 tackles, 3 tackles for losses, and 2 sacks. Just an unbelievable game. I still can't get over it. Sutter had 4 tackles as well. Cena, 3 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and 1 sack, but allowed the game-winning touchdown in the secondary. Todd Wells, 2 tackles. For Washington, D.C., Xavier Winters, 10 total tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 1 sack. Excellent game for Winters. Fontaine, his best game as a Spartan, he had 7 tackles as well. Raja, 7 tackles, 1 tackle for loss at the free safety position. And finally, RK Christopher, 2 tackles on the day. Kicking game, Justin Hood was 2 for 2, long of 30 yards. Delaware, Giovicius Carter, 1 of 2, long of 26. Punting the football, Carter had 5 punts, but look at that net, 28.2, and a long of 47 for DC, 6 punts, 36.3 net, and a long of 47. Again, this game did not end without controversy. What was so strange about this one, and we don't have a replay to give you, but there was a holding called on DC with 1 second to go, and Delaware even declined that penalty to make it 4th down, but the clock did not run. It stopped with 1 second to go. That allowed DC to have another play, and that play won them the game. Questionable call by the officials. You'd have to check NCAA rules. But regardless, DC gets to 5-5, 41-37 on a miracle throw from A.J. Blaylock. Coming up at 9 o'clock, Chicago and Edmonton battle to win their 2nd consecutive straight game in a row. I'm Cameron Irvine, and we'll be back on the air in about 36 minutes right here on the WAFL Network.